Heretic is a film that leaves you a bit unsettled, stirred up, and perhaps reluctant to get up from your seat the moment the credits roll. Its atmosphere wraps around you like a dense fog. Even though the story itself may seem straightforward, it's this enveloping tone that transforms it into a real cinematic experience. At the core is the story of two young Mormon missionaries visiting the home of a man who, at first glance, seems interested in their faith. What starts as an innocent encounter quickly takes an unexpected turn, and the atmosphere grows thick, almost suffocating, as tension escalates. Events unfold in such a way that you're not just watching, you're feeling every twist. And even if horror isn't quite your genre, this film might just draw you in. Much of Heretic's success can be credited to its cast, led by Hugh in a role that breaks his usual type. If you know him for his charming characters in romantic comedies, brace yourself to see a completely different side of him. Here, Grant brings a layered mix of charisma and concealed menace, delivering a performance so compelling it's almost hard to recognize him. His character hovers between cunning and charm, warmth and subtle threat, keeping you on edge. Alongside Grant, the young actresses playing the missionaries deliver equally impressive performances. These characters aren't your typical victims. They feel real and grounded, reacting to events with a gripping authenticity that pulls you further in. The setting of the house, where most of the story unfolds, deserves special praise. The filmmakers have created a dark, enigmatic universe that almost becomes another character in the story. The house isn't just a backdrop. It feels alive, with every creak and shadow hinting at secrets within. It's the kind of setting where the location itself becomes part of the plot, with lighting, sounds, and eerie corners all enhancing the tension. Heretic isn't driven by jump scares or cheap thrills. Instead, it builds suspense through a slow, inexorable sense of unease. You feel yourself on edge, waiting for what's next, and even when the screen fades to black, the feeling lingers. Beyond its haunting atmosphere, the film also explores deep, philosophical questions. It touches on themes of faith, doubt, and loyalty to one's beliefs. The screenplay navigates these topics with nuance, never pushing one viewpoint, but instead inviting the viewer to ponder. Perhaps that's part of its charm. It doesn't force agreement or disagreement, but rather presents multiple angles, leaving room for contemplation. It's refreshing to see filmmakers tackle such themes without falling into cliches, crafting scenes that hold layers of meaning. In the end, the film ties up its loose ends, though without predictable conclusions, making it one of those rare experiences where the ending doesn't disappoint. It resists becoming a simple story with clear-cut answers, staying complex and somewhat open-ended, giving the viewer room to interpret and reflect. The takeaway? Heretic is best suited for those looking for more than just a typical horror film with frightening moments. It's a movie that goes deeper, stirring thoughts and emotions while keeping you on edge throughout. If you enjoy narratives that flip expectations on their heads and thrive on psychological tension between characters, then Heretic is definitely worth your time.